Namaste. Welcome to Ahimsa Life. Today, our yoga session is concentrating on finding the right chair for support in order to be able to do warrior series from a seated position. And I have been struggling with this myself for a number of years because of the spasms I have in my hips. I have a real hard time seated and being able to open up to properly do the warrior sequence. Usually chairs tend to have a really wide seat, and I'm not a big person. I'm totally unable to spread my legs that wide apart. So today I spent the whole morning looking at different options of what I have in my home that I could utilize. And I immediately thought of this piano stool because it's got a narrower seat. So I am able to place it underneath my body, underneath my torso, but I am forced down into this 90. And although when we are practicing warrior, we would like the front leg to have that 90 degree, that's the optimum. It's just causing way too much pain in my hip to be able to comfortably do this. So because of the height that this is at. So what I did find was this nesting table. It's nice and narrow. And then I was able just to take some blankets and fold them up so that I can come into this position with the flexibility to open up my hips and be able to support my weight with the chair. Because if you are doing a warrior series from a seated position, you probably don't have the strength to actually be able to open up, sit up tall, all those wonderful things. So from a chair supported position, we want to be able to do this comfortably, we want to do it efficiently, safely. So this is what I have found. So with this nesting table with the blankets, I am able to almost have a 90 on my front leg. It's probably, I'm not good at my angles. I'm going to say it's probably more like a 60. My knee is tracking over between my two middle toes. So you just want to make sure you're not coming out towards the TV screen, and you're not allowing that knee to open up towards the back either. My back leg, while my torso, so my pelvic floor is actually supported by the seat, and then I'm going to adjust my back leg so that it's in a diagonal line. And again, for the purpose of seated warrior series, my front heel is not lined up where it would be if I was in a standing warrior series. In a standing warrior series, we endeavor to have the front heel in line with the middle of the foot. Because of my hip issues and my balance issues, I end up usually having more heel-heel alignment. But with the chair positioning, I find that at best I can do heel-heel, and maybe that back heel might even be a little bit further out just to open up. And then I'm going to play with the angle of my back foot. So we usually want it again at about a 45, but it can go back to be a 90. Feel it out. You don't want to create spasms and pain. You want to be comfortable and be able to actually do these positions. So from here, with this seat, I am able to get my front hips parallel to my front knee. I can bring that back leg out just a bit, and I'm still supported. And I can now come into my warrior 1. I can come into warrior 2, extended side, and exalted. So take some time, find a good seat for you, and then come back and watch my next video where we'll be going through our warrior series from a seated position. Make sure you like this video if you did, share it with your friends, and leave me your comments and suggestions below so that I know that I'm giving you what you need to live an Ahimsa life. Namaste.